From the concrete veins of Dimapur to the rugged highlands of Noklak, this is more than a game. This, this is a collision of worlds. Dimapur, the city that breathes football, that walks with legacy, that carries the weight of expectation like a second skin. Noklak, distant, defiant, dangerous, where the hills speak in silence and every step forward is earned through grit. One plays with pride, the other with purpose. One arrives with reputation, the other with nothing to lose. So today, forget the names, forget the favorites, because when the whistle blows, what matters is who wants it more. This is football. This is Dimapur against Noklak, and this is war between steel and soil. Welcome to the Dr. Tiao Trophy 2025 edition, match number 7, live from the Indira Gandhi Stadium in Kohima. My name is Joel Williams, and I'm going to be a commentator for this second game between Dimapur and Noklak, live, of course, here at Sports Park India, the home of the Dr. T. Ouch. So we're here again, match number 7 from the IG Stadium in Kohima. People are asking me if I am a Naga or not. No, I'm not. I'm from the UK, guys. So I'm from the UK. Upper Kohima. No, just kidding. United Kingdom. Gibraltar, actually. So we're just waiting for the game to start between Dimapur and Noklak. waiting for the game to start. So Dimapur against Noklak. Dimapur are in white. Noklak are in blue. The lineups for both of these sides. 4 o'clock, Bem, Hekato Aye, Liang Kiamyungang, Ngo, Leyang, Mutui, Angi Konya, Kevizaya Keya, Longhoi, Rutsa, and Tang Soy. And for Dimapur, you have Ato Awami, Bangir Sunep, Francis Sangma, Nangduambo Pame, Mang Kao Liang, Im Kong Long Sang Long Char, Kirku Sezo, Zarentong Justin Nguila, Langin La Lupeng, Rukune Rose, and Benritung Humsoe. So a very good team for Dimapur, in fact. So Noklak will kick us off here in this game. Wearing blue, Dimapur wearing white.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
So we're off. We're on the way. The whistle cuts through the air like a blade. And so begins the latest chapter in this Nagaland saga. Dimapur in their rhythm, calculated, composed. Noklak, well, unafraid and untamed. This isn't about goals, it's about claiming ground, one pass at a time. Dimapur aru Noklak laga game suru hoise. Ekjon experience ase, ekjon hungry ase. Dekibi kun jiti bol. Jiti bo. Apologies for my Nagamese. Still a work in progress. Ball with Noklak. Noklak are always one of those teams that are tough to beat, actually. Not at all easy team to play against. They play to their strengths. They sit back and defend and hold the fort. And Dimapur, even though I still think they will be favourites to win. Ball now for Dimapur again. Looking for a long pass there for Dimapur. It's going to be one of those games, I think. It's going to be a bit of a midfield battle. It's going to be strong players from both sides. And it's going to be a lot of this, a lot of tackles, a lot of niggly tackling the ankles, and a lot of direct football and more route one kind of feel to it. It's just the way it just feels this way, I guess. So if you're joining us now here at Sportscast India on our YouTube channel, it is Noklak in blue and Dimapur in white. Do like, share, and subscribe the YouTube channel, of course, and you can follow us on our Instagram handles. You have the handles pinned on the message at top. Chance for Dimapur early on. That was a pretty decent save by, not save, but decent effort for Dimapur. Ball back to the Noklak goalkeeper. Ball with Noklak, long ball forward. Nice football there by Dimapur, spreading the ball wide. Nice overlapping run. But again, Noklak have a foot there to just clear the ball away. Better tempo already in this game than what we saw before. The first game was a bit of a dampener on our spirits. He's onside, you know. There's no one in the chance for Noklak. That is back again with the goalkeeper for Dimapur. 5 minutes in, 0-0. Better tempo to this game than what we had in the early 9 o'clock kickoff between Newland and Shamator, which was a bit of a one-sided affair. Finished 9-0 for Newland. Long ball forward there for Dimapur on the volley, and that goes all the way to Waka from Kohima. It's fair distance that actually. That was how bad that shot was. Goal kick for Noklak. Ball now for Dimapur though. Back again to the goalkeeper. Not the best of starts actually to this game. So no sparks yet, no fireworks, just heavy midfield where every touch feels like a negotiation. Dimapur probing, Noklak pressing, but so far it's been chess, not chaos. It's a kind of start where neither side wants to blink first actually, where the war drums are beating but the swords are still sheathed. Make no mistake, this is where the real fight brews, in the quiet, in the grind, in the midfield dust. Game to bishi action na yet, midfield te full juhutu hoize, duita team B ekdom taita se. It's very tight still, guys. Ball now with Dimapur. Nice little nutmeg there, opening the ball wide. Foul, says the referee. Free kick for Dimapur, cleared away though by Noklak. Another long ball upfield for Dimapur. Again, strong defending by Noklak. They are known for this. They are known for their gritty and dogged defending, Noklak. They're always, ever since I started doing the Dr. Tiao Trophy, they've always been a tough team to beat. Obviously, they've not won, but they've been a tough team to beat. Ball gets played in. Cleared away though by Dimapur. corner kick now for Dimapur. It's going to be an in-swinger. Foul. Surely a foul, and it is. Tungpang Cholan with 40 rupees on our YouTube chat. Excited for the evening match Tuangsang vs Zunaboto. Well, I will be there also. I'm covering all 4 games today. Free kick for Noklak, 10 minutes in. Still that gritty midfield battle ensuring in this match in the center of the circle. Both midfielders still trying to gain superiority over the other. Ball now again with Dimapur. Nice little footwork there, silky. That goes out of play for a goal kick for Noklak. Interesting that we're getting the games here in Kohima. I thought from last season that we were going to be getting the games in Mon this campaign, but nevertheless, we're here in Kohima. And as you can see, the actual crowd is not turned up for the game. Perhaps the crowd is on the other side of the actual stadium where the camera is, so we can't see it. But nonetheless, you would expect the crowd to be covered and coming to the games, you know. Chance here for Noklak. Opportunity for Noklak! Oh! He should have squared it. Little Zeus with 40 rupees. Joel, big fan from Chunmoke Dima. Cheers for that. That pays for the chai for the next day. Well, that was a great chance there for Noklak. I did say before, they're a tough team to beat. Here come Noklak again. Keeper will get that actually. It's Airy with 20 rupees. Thanks for that. Well, Noklak, perhaps the underdog in this game, but they started playing better here than Dimapur. No fouls as a referee, and it's going to be a throw-in for Dimapur deep inside Noklak territory. Noklak are always a tough team to beat. Beatable, of course, but always put up a fight. And today, so far, inside the first quarter of an hour of this game, they really have put up a fight, haven't they? It's going to be a throw-in for Noklak again. Some good football here by Noklak today. I'm pleasantly surprised by them. So if you do like the production that we have here at Sportscast India, do like, share and subscribe our YouTube channel. The more people that watch, the more audience we have, the more Nagaland football continues to grow. Of course, we were here also for the Nagaland Super League, and we have a very good relationship with Nagaland and its beautiful people. And of course, if you want to follow us on our social media handles, sportscast_India, sportscast_India, and JRW_90. That's my own personal one. JRW_90. Ball again now for Dimapur. Back again with Noklak. We'll have to clear the ball away. Nice looking ball down the wing. Can he get there? The answer is yes. Cross coming in. Not the best crosses. Keeper flaps at it, but there's no danger there for Noklak. 5,600 supporters viewing this game here on our YouTube channel. Always a pleasure being here in Nagaland, entertaining you guys as best I possibly can. Here come Noklak though. Intercepted by the Dimapur defense. Noklak are a very dogged team, very gritty team. Free kick for Noklak. In a good position here for the men in blue. Back post. Oh, good save by the goalkeeper from Dimapur. Tungpang Cholan with 40 rupees. Mengu from Kohima. Angi from Mon in Noklak team. Thank you for that, my friend. So still no goals, but don't be fooled. The match is simmering. Not boiling yet, but a quiet storm brews in the center of the pitch. It's not flare, it's not fire, it's footsteps in focus. Dimapur trying to thread the needle. Noklak closing every gate. It's chess again. Each team waiting for that one wrong move to turn caution into chaos. Goal to nai kintu midfield te full juhutu choli se. Tempo ekdom okay ase. Kunu time te explode koribo pare. Still improving my Nagamese for you guys. Moi laganam Joel Williams ase. That's the basic Nagamese that I know. 20 minutes in, 0-0. 15 minutes left in this first half. Long ball forward for Noklak. Ball forward once again for Dimapur, and that goes behind for a goal kick. Thanks for the support and the love, guys, all the way from Nagaland, of course. Much appreciated every time that I'm here. It's just absolutely fascinating to be alongside you guys. Ball now for Dimapur. Ball now for Noklak again, coming forward. Back to the centre back. It's nice football by Noklak. It's slow, but it's gritty, it's determined, it's playing the ball through the eye of a needle. Nearly happened there once again. Nice defending there by Noklak, again winning the ball, retaining possession. Dimapur can't really fathom any chances. 23 minutes into this game, it's still deadlocked at 0-0. Only one clear chance though for Noklak in this game. Apart from that, it's been a slow burner. It's been a very, very slow game. Nothing really happening. Nice move there by Noklak. James Kitan, the Walker goalkeeper, with 40 rupees. Hey James, unfortunate yesterday in your defeat, 3-1. I still think you could have saved the first goal though, but come on, man. You can do better than that, James. Come on, James. Ball now again with Dimapur. The game is marred in mistakes, this one. Tempo has lost its appetite, to be fair. Here comes Dimapur over the bar. ball in now for Noklak. Back post. There really isn't anything happening in this game, is there? Dimapur with possession. Nil-nil between Dimapur and Noklak. So it's one of those games, isn't it, where the passes are wandering around and the rhythm doesn't really quite arrive. Not poor, just puzzled at the moment. Loose touches, slow build-ups. Both sides they're waiting for someone else to start the fire. Dimapur, the favourites, of course, but yet they're oddly out of sync. Noklak, full of heart, struggling to stitch in the final third of the half. It's a game trapped in hesitation. Moments whispering instead of roaring. Here come Noklak again. Chance for Noklak. Goes out of play for a corner kick for the men in blue. Corner kick for Noklak. Back post, poor corner, very poor corner. Bounces over everyone else though. Another ball in for Noklak. Lots of mistakes in this game. Lots of mispasses and balls bouncing and bobbling everywhere, and it's just a little bit of an aimless game by both of these sides at the moment. Noklak perhaps have shaded it. Shot coming in straight into the hands of the goalkeeper. It's still burning, this game. There really hasn't been a lot to talk about though. Ball for Dimapur again. It's very poor today. To be fair, both games have been poor so far. This one is not living up to the hype inside the first 2-3 minutes of the game. And the other one before this game, 9-0 Newland. It was already 7-0 at half time against Shamator. The game was already over. But this game is just... It has a buzz to it, but it's not living up to expectations, isn't it? Still 0-0, 0-0. Un partido en el que ambos equipos están jugando un fútbol de marrulleros, un fútbol de barrio, de cancha. Un fútbol que no está siendo bonito de ver, un fútbol que no es precioso. Un fútbol que está lleno de errores, de oportunidades perdidas, posesión, como hemos visto ahí también. A lot of mistakes in this game, guys. A lot of mistakes in this game. As I was saying in Spanish, this game reminds me of one of those games you see in those dirt pitches where both teams are just throwing themselves on the ground and getting up, and midfield is battling here and there, and there's nothing. There's no really. I mean, there's no real creativity. There's no real purpose. It's just long ball after long ball, and a lot of mistakes from both teams. Here come Dimapur now, ready to change that! Goal! Dimapur take the lead against Noklak, and that was kind of the commentator's curse. As I was saying, the game was an absolute snooze fest. The Dimapur players heard me and they said, "Well, Mr. Commentator, please sit down and shut up and see us play football." And they finally did that. Finally, at long last. An effort on target, good shot from outside the box. And it's 1-0 for Dimapur against Noklak. At long last, a goal for the men in white. Everyone's asking me about my semi-finalists. I cannot say anything really until I've seen every single game, haven't I? Kohima looked good, but they played against Seminyu, not the toughest opposition. Newland looked good today, but they played against Shamador, which it was hardly a test for them. So there are a few teams, Mon, Sang, good teams. I think Mon and Sang will be in the semi-finals, and then it's the other four. The other two are I think it's a shootout between Kohima, Newland, Dimapur, Beren, Beck. The typical 5 or 6 teams that that are always there and thereabouts. That I think there are around 7 or 8 teams that are always there and thereabouts with a chance of winning it. Um, I wouldn't rate Kohima in that regards as of yet. They're not in that group as of yet. But from what I can see, from what I've seen, you have you always have Beden and Beck. Somehow they always end up in the final four. Then you have Newland this season, which look really good. A lot of ex-Dimapur players. You have Dimapur, of course, experienced team. Mon, with the fans, the aficionados, roaring them through. Good side. Um, you have those 5 teams. I just said Mon, Dimapur, Beden, Beck. Obviously, Sang, last year's winners. They're going to be there and thereabouts. So you have 5 or 6 teams that are always there and thereabouts. You can put Mogokshin maybe and Kohima as dark horses in the tournament. But if I'm going to go for 4 teams playing in the semis, I'll go for Mon, I'll go for Sang, I'll go for Newland, and I'll go for Beren. I think those are the 4 teams that for me, in my view, following everything that I've seen over the past 3 or 4 years here in Nagaland football, have a better structure, so to say, to succeed. So Mon, Beden, Newland, and Sang, last year's winners, of course. So, a couple of minutes of added on time in this end of the first half, as Dimapur are leading against Noklak by 1-0. Immortal Naga saying Shamato will win Dr. Tiao 2025 after today's performance. Well, chance here for Dimapur again. Keeper comes out. Lomu Chang is saying, Joe, say something about Kifri. What can I say about Kifri? Shamato are the new Kifri. So it's Shamato's turn today. It might be Kifri's team turn tomorrow. Let's see what happens. So just Little Zeus is saying Chumoke Dima didn't make the list. I'm sad, Joel. Well, Chumoke Dima are a side that practically always reaches the second round, right? But that's where they go. That's where they fall. That's where they end up. Corner kick for Dimapur. So, half time here at the interval. It is
Ladies and gentlemen, the broadcast
1-0 for Dimapur. Back in a few minutes' time, guys. Time for a break.
away between Dimapur district
Hope
and Noklak district.
hope you guys don't
The
vanish.
final score stands at 1-0 in favor of Dimapur district, scored by jersey number 14, Mangkolen.
So the whistle blows, and with it begins the final act. Dimapur hold the lead, narrow but enough to demand respect. Noklak trail, but not defeated. They've shown flashes. Now they must find fire. One goal separates them. One mistake changes everything. One moment could write the story. So here we go. 35 minutes, two dreams, one winner. Second half has begun, and the battle will rise. So, Luntan Nicholas, I'm sorry that I missed your super chat, my friend, 29 rupees. But you did message when it was at the worst possible time, actually, just at halftime. Nokchin vlog saying Noklak wake up soon. Sung Jem Lem La Long Kumer. Hello, Joel Naga. Hello, everyone watching. Lunta Nicolas, Joel, Messi, Ronaldo, always Messi. But let's not talk about that. Let's talk about the game, guys. It is 1-0 for Dimapur. It's a very, very. It's a very. It's a lackluster game, isn't it? A lot of. A lot of mistakes from both sides. Ball now for Dimapur again. It's going to be a throw in now for Dimapur. So do join us on our YouTube channel, of course. Subscribe and share the channel so that more people can actually watch the games. And if you do want to follow us on our social media handles, sportscast_India, sportscast_India on Instagram, and my own Instagram handle, JRW_90, JRW_90. They're both pinned on the YouTube chat, so you can just click and follow us at your own ease. There's no sound in the game at the moment. I am talking to the sound technician at the moment, trying to get him to fix the sound. There's always a problem, isn't there, here in Nagaland? One thing or the other. 38 minutes in. 1-0 for Dimapur. As the physio comes on. Bit of an injury here. So it's one of those games, isn't it? That there's no feeling to it. There's no, there's something missing. There's a spark missing in this game. There's something. Just Naga saying, "Hello, Joel. What do you think of Longlen's performance last match against Chumok Edima?" Um, I wasn't really here, was I, for that game? So I'm not entirely sure. I'll have to watch Chumok Edima's next game, which I will be doing, to see how they perform. But Chumok Edima are always one of those teams that are, you know, tough to beat. Ball now with Noklak. It is 1-0 for Dimapur at the moment. Nice little bit of skill there for Dimapur. Nice looking ball. Will he get there? The answer is no. Goes behind for a goal kick for Noklak. It's a very lackadaisical performance here by both of these sides. I mean, very few opportunities, a lot of mistakes. Apang Wung saying, "Hello, Joel. How was Duen Sang against Mon?" It was a good game, wasn't it? It was a good game between those two sides. 1-1 in the end. Problem with Duen Sang and Mon is that they have Newland in the same group. So imagine Shamato. They got destroyed today by Newland, and Duen Sang and Mon are also in the same group as Shamator. So I really feel sorry for Shamator as Naughty Binod is at it again. This time eyeing out the physio for Dimapur. Come on, man. Come on, Mr. Binod. So imagine Shamator, okay? They just lost 9-0 today to Newland. And their next games are Tueng Sang, the reigning champions, and Mon. I feel so sorry for them. So you guys were all talking about the physio before. So Naughty Binod just gave us a glimpse there. Little Zeus is saying, Joel, if Chimoke Dima came out of syllabus and wins Dr. Tiao, you buy me dinner. We have a deal. We have a deal, my friend. Thanks for the $100 also. Rebellion shoe, $40. Let's go Noklak. Well, whatever floats your boat, my friend. Ball now with the man in blue Noklak. Here come Noklak now, though. On the charge. Ball recovered, though, by Dimapur. Just imagine Shamator losing 9-0 today and then playing Mon and Tuensang next. Strawberry saying, good morning, Joel. Good morning to you also. Long ball forward there by Dimapur. Recovered, though, by Noklak. Ball's got to go up for nowhere there, really. Poor ball there forward for Noklak, actually. Ball now with Noklak. Well, 45 minutes in, 10 minutes of this second half have already elapsed, 25 minutes still left, and it's still 1-0 for Dimapur. The pattern of the game is dull, to say the least. So many mistakes. Un encuentro aburrido, sin ritmo, con muchos errores, faltas de concentración de ambos equipos. O sea, un partido que no se va a recordar nunca jamás en la vida. It's a game that is just not going to be remembered, is it? Because there's a lot of mistakes in this match. It's just lacking the tempo of what we would expect from a good game of football in this Dr. Tiao trophy. And if anything I've learned over the years is that you will get the odd thrilling game of football in Dr. Tiao. You will get games like that will be absolutely mesmerizing. Last year we saw an overhead kick goal, we saw volleys, we saw action. This year it's just there's something missing. The atmosphere, the ground, the crowd. I mean, you can hear the crowd shouting. They're shouting like animals. They're shouting like goats. They're not shouting like football fans. They're just screaming like a bunch of animals. And it's just there's something missing here. Last year in Tuangsang and the year before that, 2 years before that in Mokokshan, the crowd was alive. The crowd was involved. The crowd was up and chanting and singing, and there was atmosphere, and the Bolero uncles were in full force, and the colony aunties were in full force, and there were drums beating, and Binod was doing his own thing. But there is no atmosphere here in Kohima in this tournament as the moment as it's happening right now. There's no atmosphere. There's nothing. It's just ball now for Noklak. Throw in. Dimapur now coming forward. I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if this game finishes in a 1-1 draw, or it just finishes like this, 1-0. Ball now for Dimapur. Throw in for Dimapur. Cleared away there by Noklak. Here come Noklak again though. Coming forward, good little pass. If he squares the ball, oh no, what a mistake. He should have squared the ball properly. He should have, but he didn't, did he? Nice skill there by Dimapur number 10. Coming forward. Still the ball with Dimapur. Put away by Noklak again. It's just poor football here today. Both games have just been poor. It's not what we expect from the Dr. Tiao Trophy. That's an offside there. Well, some games are a symphony. This one's just a slow jam with no beat. Loose touches, broken rhythm, midfield that looks more like a traffic jam. Dimapur have the lead, but they parked more than the bus. They parked the whole terminal. Noklak, the fight in there is, the fight is there in flashes, but the final pass has packed its bags. This isn't football, guys. This is football in a coma. Game to ekdom boring hoise. Sleep lagibo type ase. Kunu rhythm na. Kunu rhythm na ya. It's nothing. There's no rhythm. It's just. Ball with Noklak again. Trying. Chance. Oh. Junim Song is saying, give some beat, Joel. Well, I'm trying to, my friends. Trying to give some beat, some atmosphere, some love, and some attention to this game, but it's just, oh my days. It's so hard when there's no crowd atmosphere, there's nothing happening in the game. There is no rhythm to the match. It's just meh. Ayo. Ball now for Noklak, corner kick. It's just going from end to end, and it's hopelessly slow. And ball from ball. Well, it's just going from one side to the other. Ball again with Dimapur, 55 minutes in, just 15 minutes left. That's the only consolation here. Ball now with Dimapur, cross coming in. Again, easy for the goalkeeper to get, and here comes Noklak from goalkeeper to goalkeeper, and that's about it. And in the distance, in the background, you can hear the animals in the zoo crying out. Ball again now from Noklak. 55 minutes, 56 minutes.
Substitution call for Dimapur history.
So two subs now coming on for Dimapur, number 7 and number 11.
Number 11. Not Smith replacing jersey number 10. Usage of jersey number
Replacing number 10 and 6.
Due to error set.
Well, football is a mirror of life, guys. Sometimes it gives you lightning, sometimes just clouds. Today hasn't been electric so far. There have been no wild roars, no magic moments, just two teams trying, grinding, but never finding that spark. And that's okay because even in dull games have value. They remind us what brilliance feels like when it returns. Not every chapter is a thriller, but every chapter counts. Ball again for Noklak. And again, Gang Shu is saying Tuen Sang crowd was best. Do you agree, Joel? I completely agree. Last year's crowd was incredible, was immense. It really did push me through many of the games that were similar to this. The crowd, the singing, you know, the camera, the drums, everything. It was just electric, and the crowd also pushes the players to perform better. So when you don't have a crowd, then these things happen, unfortunately. Ball with Noklak again. When the tempo, when the game is not good, the crowd brings the players alive. When there is no crowd and the game is not good, also like today, well, this is what we get. Ball again for Noklak. Dimapur now in possession. 10 minutes left. It almost felt like every single person, when the game was happening in Chumoke Dima and in Tuan Sang, every single person from the village was actually present.
Substitution call
The
for
whole village stopped for those 2 weeks,
jersey number
and everyone
10.
was just there watching the games.
Replacing jersey number 17.
It doesn't feel like this
Ambulance.
right now. It doesn't feel like there's that kind of atmosphere at the moment here in Kohima. And that is missing, desperately missing. Why are they shouting like that in the background? But look, it's still 1-0 only, so this game is still somehow alive. It's a bit of an injury here for one of the Dimapur players. And of course, there's going to be another stoppage here because of this. Another change, 13 coming on for 19. Here comes Noklak now, and when Noklak get the ball, the crowd, the little crowd there is, erupts. Ball for Dimapur now again. Easy for the goalkeeper. Too easy for the goalkeeper. Anachronism, yes, shout more. Happy to see Jeol frustrates, ha ha ha. Jeol, first is Joel, Joel. And you would say, in English, you would construct that sentence saying, happy to see Joel getting frustrated, not Jeol frustrates. I teach English, by the way, guys, also, privately, so yeah, maybe some of you can come to some of the lessons, because, yeah. Anyways, back with Dimapur against Noklak. It's 1-0 for Dimapur. Shot coming from 30 yards in, and that is easy for the goalkeeper to gather. Long kick forward by the Noklak keeper. Misses everyone's head. Ends up at the feet of Dimapur. Ball again now for Dimapur. It's going to be a throw-in. Well, 6,100 people are watching this game, which is kind of amazing, to be honest. Batusal Gaming Joel, one best change, add to revive TL Trophy. Have the districts that are not as competitive have like a pre kind of group, right? So you have Kifiri, Shamator, maybe you can have Seminyu, maybe you can have Zunebotor in there, you can have Longlen in that group, and two can qualify for the actual group stages, or two or three or whatever. And at least have them have some competitive games under their belts where they can win a few games, where they have they're playing games against teams from their own similar level. What we saw before between Shamator and Newland, we really shouldn't be seeing again. 9-0 last year, Kifiri 10-11-0. Losing every single game. You shouldn't be watching that, because they learn nothing from those games. What do you learn when you lose 11-0? You learn nothing. It's just pointless. It really is pointless for both teams. No one learns anything when that happens. So my suggestion maybe would be to have um, uh, um, a pre qualifier to the Dr. Tiao and have 4 or 5 different districts in there, and maybe have 2 or 3 qualify for the actual proper tournament. You know, make it like that. Everything's more competitive then. Dimapur coming forward, 67 minutes. Ball with Noklak. Here they come forward again, number 7. Nice looking ball there. So guys, just don't forget, you can share the channel, Sportscast India, and you can obviously also follow us on our social media handles. Sportscast India, of course, and you can also follow me on my own personal handle, JRW_90. So Sportscast_India and JRW_90. You can follow us there on social media. So the next game will be at 1 o'clock. 1 o'clock Indian Standard Time, probably 1:15 Nagaland Standard Time. Once we finish this game and the other teams start getting ready and getting warmed up and all that. So time for a little bit of lunch when that happens. Any recommendations for some lunch? I'm already sick and tired of Akhuni. Already had so many foods here in Nagaland. So give me something different. Give me something unique that I can have. Ball again now for Noklak. Cleared away though by Dimapur. Last instances of this game is going to be a free kick though for Dimapur. Minute 70.
Additional time of 4 minutes added to the second half of the match.
So 4 minutes of added on time to this game. Here comes Dimapur again. Foul. Foul, foul, foul. So I did say this game was going to be either a 1-0 or a 1-1. It just had that feeling from the moment that it started. And that gets cleared away and it's gone out for a goal kick for Noklak. Three minutes left of this game. Noklak still in with a chance. 90 seconds left. Ball for Noklak again, perhaps the last gasp equalizer here. But they really haven't had a chance, Noklak, have they? It's been rather dull performance by them. It's almost as if they were just playing for the draw at the very beginning. And now Noklak makes substitutions.
Substitution for Noklak straight. Jersey number 11 drove, replacing 29 and 6.
Ball back to the goalkeeper. So, goal kick for Dimapur. Just seconds left of this game. Chance for Dimapur last minute winner, last minute goal, but so, full time in Kohima, Dimapur 1, Noklak 0, and somewhere a football purist just sighed into the wind. No drama, no tempo, no fireworks. Just 90 minutes of sideways glances and tired legs. Dimapur take the points, but not the applause. Noklak go home with more frustration than regret. Sometimes football gives you magic, other times it teaches you patience. And tonight, my friends, we learned how long 90 minutes can truly feel. Well, this is all for this 11 o'clock game that we have. Join us now at 1 o'clock, 1:10 for the third game of the day. Till then, enjoy your lunch and stay safe.